everyone, and welcome back to Pyyro TV. I have the extreme honor of sitting with Evgeniya. She is the COO and co-founder of B2Broker. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Yeah, thank you too.
So what I'd love to ask here is, can you tell me a little bit more about B2Broker and maybe some of the problems that it solves in the industry?
Yeah, sure. So B2Broker is a liquidity and technology provider for both Forex and crypto industries. So we are in the industry starting from 2014, and we started as a liquidity and technology provider for Forex industry only. And eventually, after one of our clients started to pay us in crypto for our services and products, we came to the industry. So right now our main products are cryptocurrency exchange turnkey, cryptocurrency brokerage turnkey, and Forex brokerage turnkey. So what we actually do, we provide white label over trading platforms for both exchanges and brokerages, along with the liquidity and along with all the necessary IT infrastructure for the companies. So the problem that our products are solving, it's actually like we will do everything from the scratch, like whole IT infrastructure that is needed to build your own crypto Forex brokerage. And the client, like the B2B client, that's why we actually call B2Broker, won't need to have a big team of the developers.
Sure.
Do not need to have big investments, because to build your own platform or to connect to different liquidity providers, it will take a lot of time, it will take a lot of money, and actually a lot of pain, because you will need to deal with the different providers, you will need to put the deposits to the different liquidity providers to build your own platforms. So actually, when we provide you with the whole IT infrastructure, you can focus on the sales part of the business, on the marketing part of the business, and legal, and it's actually enough to be focused on, because at least your IT infrastructure and the 24/7 technical support will be on us.
That's really incredible. I think especially in business, to be able to avoid pain, to be able to avoid all of those learning curves is actually such like an incredible innovation, because that's the big struggles that these companies have. So to be able to kind of outsource that to someone who knows exactly what they're doing is really fascinating to see. And then secondarily, I'd be kind of interested to hear this. So you mentioned that you had a client that decided to pay you in crypto, and so that was kind of your introduction to the crypto industry?
Yes, actually it's true. It was 2015, and it was our client from Malaysia, a Forex broker from Malaysia. So the concept of the products that we served him with, it was actually the same, like white label of trading platform, but for Forex, plus a trader's room. It's like a special software, website, and liquidity, like a Forex liquidity. And all these products we serve him on a monthly basis. So it means that he should pay us like a monthly. And these guys, they actually had a mining firm or something like that, and they had some problems with the banks. So one time when we issued them an invoice, they asked like, can we pay in crypto? And we were like, okay, in crypto? I actually asked our financial department. We were kind of small at the time, so it was actually my client, and at that time I also served the clients. So our financial department was very confused, like
how do we do this? And
yeah, how we do this, and how we actually will, work with the volatility. But then we actually find out how, and we build even our own crypto payment system, kind of wallets that can help us. And right now it can help us to even sell this product, like some kind of systems that we can put on a website, on any client's website, on exchange, on brokerage, and everyone can accept crypto and get settlements also in crypto or in fiat.
That's very
so
cool.
This is, it was a pain, like first pain, and then we converted it to even a business.
Very cool.
So this is how we came, and then...
That's very cool to see. What I think is interesting is you can see this like kind of development between, do you see a development between Forex and crypto and them starting to collaborate a little bit more? Especially with brokerages, I've noticed like more brokerages are starting to accept crypto for deposits, and I think that's maybe because of the ease of use of being able to move it faster for cheaper and things like that. Do you see those industries marrying, or are they staying very separate at the moment?
Well, for sure it's right now it's unified. Why? Like as I told you, we are a provider for both Forex Forex and crypto, and that means that we are dealing with a lot of Forex brokers who are our clients from 2014, and right now we serve them, and we also visiting a lot of Forex expos, and let's say right now the Forex expos is actually like half and half Forex, half crypto.
Interesting.
Yes, and a lot of Forex brokers right now are adding crypto liquidity to their list of the instruments and tools, and let's say even us, we provide such kind of service as a multi-asset brokerage company.
Okay.
So it means that we provide liquidity for Forex, for CFDs and for crypto. And if you would like for your traders to trade in all these instruments, you can actually have it.
Well, that's really cool to see them all. That's very cool.
Yes, and a lot of traders would like also to deposit in crypto because it's easier.
Sure.
You do not need to deal with the banks.
Sure. And so I kind of see crypto becoming this much hotter thing in this space. And so because you deal with all these trading platforms, do you see a lot more growth right now going on in the crypto space than the Forex space? Is that kind of moving faster? Or is it still kind of even, because Forex being such a giant market, over $4 trillion, whereas the crypto market is still a baby in comparison financially, do you see a lot more interest in the crypto, or is it still very balanced?
Last year it was like all was about crypto only, and a lot of people saying like Forex is dying. It's not true for sure, because Forex, as you said, it's a giant industry, and I can tell that Forex is for sure more stable even in questions of client service, because the competition was so high for like say 20 years.
Yeah.
And right now a lot of brokerage companies, they are more professional in the questions of technical support, of client support, on marketing side, like the websites are better, etc., etc. And still, like Forex, people from Forex industry are almost all the same. It's like people who are working in the industry for decades.
Yeah.
Like when I come into the expos, like I see the people who were there like 5 years, 6 years.
Yep.
It's the professionals. In crypto space, like I don't want to offend anyone, but a lot of people who just came like to see what is going on.
Sure.
Like a lot of people who just, I don't know how to say.
It's so new, they're kind of just looking at it. They're kind of taking a look and maybe learn something
not really
about
understand
it. It's not serious yet, you're saying.
Yeah,
Sure.
but at the same time, I see that crypto is still growing, and especially because today's you see the high growth of Bitcoin,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are very
They get excited, yeah.
Yes, because of this. Because last like few months it was not that good,
Sure.
and so I think yes, both industries are growing, and I think that for crypto there is still very big potential, because we have like I believe that we have, according to my calculations, not less than 2,000 brokerage companies in the world. This is only those companies who are working on MT4 and MT5 trading platforms,
Sure.
like the major platforms. And right now, 300 exchanges. So you see how the market is.
It's very weighted one way,
Yes,
at least from the exchange perspective.
Yes, so for exchanges there are still very big growth, and you can build your own exchange, you can buy white label of
Yeah.
exchange, and there's still a big potential.
That's really cool. Well, thank you so much for all the information. Where is the best place for people to find more information about B2Broker?
Well, I think another website on B2Broker.net, and you can check our updates. We are visiting expos very frequently, and we also have an office in Hong Kong, in Moscow, and on Cyprus, and you actually can book a meeting. Like we are always in the office, like some part of team are traveling, but still you can book a meeting and come and see us. We will show the presentations, and if you don't have this time to fly, or you are living like very far from these locations, you always can request an online presentation through our website, and our managers will contact you soon.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.